This is a true story of Stoic resiliency in action. It was a miserable shift. Summertime, hot, busy, and an afternoon thunderstorm had just rolled through, knocking out traffic lights and causing lots of traffic crashes. It had just stopped raining, and Officer Kate was standing by at the scene of a traffic crash. She had just finished all the paperwork and had it stacked neatly in her hands, ready to provide the drivers with the forms they needed. Then, it happened. A car drove past, way too fast and way too close. Its tires hit a massive pothole, and a tidal wave of dirty, oily street water slammed directly into her. She was soaked to the bone, all her paperwork ruined, all her hard work destroyed. The immediate instinct was pure, unadulterated rage. But Kate had been studying Stoicism. More importantly, she had been practicing the Stoic Pause, creating a deliberate space between a stimulus and her reaction. She froze. She took a slow, tactical breath in. She started counting to 10. 1, 2, 3. As she exhaled, she intentionally reframed the moment. This wasn't a personal attack. This was a test that she had been training for, and she was absolutely determined to pass it. By the time she reached 10, the blinding anger had evaporated. She wiped the grit from her face, let out a brief laugh, and got back to work. Consider the path she almost took. In that alternate timeline, Kate jumps into her patrol car, lights up the sirens, and hunts that driver down. She pulls them over, storms up to the window, and completely lets loose with a tirade. She screams, she yells, and she lets pure emotion drive her actions. And someone catches the entire meltdown recording on their phone. In that timeline, Kate goes viral on YouTube for all the wrong reasons. She ends up sitting in an internal affairs office. She faces public humiliation. Worst of all, she would have had to live with the crushing disappointment in herself. Instead, none of that happened. Her career, her reputation, and her peace of mind were improved entirely by what didn't happen. Because she had practiced the Stoic Pause, Kate made the best out of a bad situation. She walked away from that miserable, soaking wet shift feeling proud of herself. You can't control the puddles, and you can't control the passing drivers. But if you can learn to pause, breathe, and control yourself, that single skill will save your career many times over.